Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. Now I know yesterday at the end of my video I told you that I probably wouldn't be bringing you a bought and watch video today. Reason being is because I had a photo shoot after work. Well, unfortunately, it's pouring down rain outside, so the photo shoot got moved to next Wednesday. So come next Wednesday, if the weather holds out, I probably won't have a video for you then, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. However, I'm very happy to have a video for you today because I got some great stuff. I didn't actually go out and buy anything. Everything I got today either came in the mail or showed up at Walmart because I did order something from Walmart.com. So I got a lot of great stuff. Let's get right down to it. First title I got today, ordered for only $5 off of Walmart.com. Fantastic deal. Best thing about Walmart.com is they offer free site-to-store shipping, meaning that it costs you absolutely nothing for them to ship it to your nearest Walmart store. And when it comes in, they give you a text, they give you an email, tell you to come pick it up. Great deal. So the first title I got today was this 4-film collection here featuring Bloody Murder, Bloody Murder 2, Junior, and Deadly Species. Now, Junior and Deadly Species, I know nothing about, complete blind buys, but they look interesting. I definitely want to check them out. They don't get the best reviews, but I definitely am interested in seeing them. But the real reason why I got this is for Bloody Murder and Bloody Murder 2. Now, I've seen Bloody Murder 2. It's a great movie, but I've yet to see Bloody Murder. Definitely want to check it out. Had to get this. Again, for only $5, it was a fantastic deal. Recommend you all get this pack. It's awesome because Bloody Murder 2 is a great movie, and from what I hear, Bloody Murder is also fantastic. So I definitely look forward to checking it out. Again, $5, great deal. Then when I came home today, found 3 great titles waiting for me on my doorstep, all that I ordered off of deepdiscount.com. The first title I got was Gamera 3: Revenge of Iris. This is from the late 90s new Gamera trilogy. They are fantastic titles. I've seen the first 2. They were great. Loved them. Definitely wanted to get the last one. I actually ended up getting this for only 99 cents. All I had to pay was shipping. Last week they were offering a $5 off coupon, so I used it. Again, got this for only 99 cents. Great deal. Definitely look forward to watching this because the first 2 were great. I'm sure this one is going to be just as good. The next title I got, also used a $5 off coupon for, and got this for under $5, and that is Johnny Test to Complete Seasons 3 and 4. This was a great show on the Cartoon Network. Really enjoyed it. I had the first 2 seasons on DVD. Definitely had to get this, and for under $5, it was a fantastic deal. Can't wait to sit down and watch these. It's a great show. The last title that showed up today, I'm very excited about. A movie that I've loved ever since I was a kid. Grew up watching this. It's one of my favorite horror movies, and that is House. This is a great movie, and I got this for only $1 and some change because I used the $5 coupon on this as well. Great, great title. I've wanted this on DVD for a while now. They actually just re-released these. The original DVD was out of print, very hard to find. I have it on VHS, but I wasn't sure if I was ever going to get a DVD. Well, they just released this and House 2, which is also another great movie. Also ordered House 2, but it just hasn't come yet. So, very happy to have this. Can't wait to sit down and watch it again. Again, it's a movie I grew up with. It's brilliant, great horror movie. I recommend it to all of you. It's a super fun watch. It's a mixture of, it's comedy with like sci-fi, horror, adventure. It's a little bit of everything, but it's a great, great movie. It's a great haunted house movie with some comedy. It's fantastic. Definitely recommend it. Definitely happy to have this for only $1 or some change. It was a great buy. So that's it for what I bought today. So now what's what I watched. And tonight's first Halloween Horror-thon title was Zombieland. This movie is fantastic. It's a great mixture of zombie survival and comedy. Brilliantly done too. It's not too cheesy. It's not over the top. It's not goofy. It's not like, Shaun of the Dead's a great movie, but it's a little more, slapsticky and, heavy on the comedy, as opposed to it actually being a zombie survival movie. This movie, it's right on the border. It's not quite a zombie survival movie, and it's not quite a comedy. It's a great mix of both, like just meeting each other. Great, great movie. And I think we all know, best scene in this movie is the scenes with Bill Murray. He's only in it for a little bit, just does a cameo, but those scenes are so funny. I just recommend just getting this movie for those scenes alone. They're great. But this movie is fantastic. If you love zombie movies, if you love horror comedies, you have to own this. It's actually my second time watching it, and I loved it just as much as the first time. It's just a fantastic film. Again, if you like comedies, if you like zombie movies, this is something for every collection. You have to own this one. And you can find it now for somewhat cheap. I think you can get this now for like probably under $10 nowadays if you look around enough. You can get it for somewhat cheaper. I'd say at the most pay like $9.99 for it. Don't pay any more than that because you can definitely find it for $9.99. But if you look around hard enough, I think you can find it for cheaper. So great movie. Definitely pick it up. I love it. I'll be watching this one every year, if not at least a couple of times a year because it's just such a good movie. And the last Halloween Horror-thon title tonight I watched was Night of the Ghouls, more classic Ed Wood, and the sequel to Bride of the Monster. I say sequel because it does mention a lot of stuff from Bride of the Monster, but it's not necessarily a straight up 100% sequel, even though they mention things about that movie, and it takes place in the same house. It's got Lobo here, you know, it's a sequel, but it's not, because there's a lot of things changed up and a lot of things that had nothing to do at all with the Bride of the Monster. So it's like a sequel, but at the same time it's not a sequel, but it's definitely an okay watch. I can't say this one's a good one necessarily. I mean, Bride of the Monster and Plan 9, stuff like that, they're fantastic movies. This one, not Ed Wood's best. It's an okay watch, but it's not the best of his movies. It's a little slow. The plot's just kind of like, eh. From what I actually hear, this one wasn't released until actually the 80s, because Ed Wood, after he made the film, he couldn't pay to get the film process, and it just kind of sat at the film processor for like years and never had anything done to it. And apparently some millionaire guy, he found out about the movie and paid the processing fees and got the film processed. Apparently he changed the name of it too to Night of the Ghouls. That wasn't Ed Wood's original title. I think Ed Wood's original title was like Revenge of the Dead or something like that. So this isn't even Ed Wood's title. But it is an Ed Wood film. It's really cool that we have it, even though it wasn't even released till the 80s. So I think that's awesome. But it's an okay watch. Basically, there's this guy right here. He's kind of like a medium. His name is Dr. Acula. Yeah. He is basically tricking people into giving them their money by saying, like, you know, basically just doing fake seances and, you know, telling people that their husband says this and is telling them to do that and stuff like that. And he ends up getting money out of it. Like in this movie, he's actually conning this old lady into marrying this younger guy. It's like this old lady who's rich marrying this younger guy, and then once they get married and the young guy gets all their money, they're gonna split it. So there's a cop trying to like prove that he's a fake, but in the end, he actually turns out that he brought some ghosts and spirits back, and they attack him and, you know, bury him in a coffin and whatnot. So yeah, but it's not the best movie. Again, it's pretty slow, you know, for an Ed Wood movie. It is kind of weak. I tend to really like Ed Wood movies. This one, it's not one of my favorite movies, but it's a decent watch. If you're a big fan of B sci-fi horror movies, then it's definitely something to check out. But just be prepared. It's going to be a little bit slow. It's not going to be quite as good as Bride of the Monster or Plan 9. It's definitely a lot slower, not as well done movie, but it's still a decent watch, so check it out. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today, and even though I didn't go out and do any shopping, I still got a ton of great stuff in the mail. Those were fantastic titles I got today, and watching Zombieland was great. Love that movie. Definitely need to watch that movie like 100 more times. It's fantastic. And Night of the Ghouls, it's an okay Ed Wood movie, not the best, but I still have fun watching it. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought and what I watch tomorrow. See ya.